We begin tonight with a story we've been hearing over and over from doctors. They are seeing a drastic reduction in the number of flu cases they are seeing this season.
We're now learning why it seems to be on hiatus. NBC 15's Justin Moore has been working this story all day. Well, Justin, you found out why the flu numbers may be just a little off.
Yeah, the signs of flu and COVID resemble each other very closely, and a doctor I talked to says it's possible some of you were misdiagnosed in 2020.
I stayed in the hospital for I think it was 6 days, and then I was on the couch. I didn't leave the couch for 2 months because I was so sick and so weak.
Donna Brooks went to the ER in January of 2020 after having trouble breathing and aches. Doctors initially diagnosed her with the flu.
The next morning, they diagnosed me with pneumonia.
They also diagnosed the Sims wife and mom with COPD and heart failure too, before finally telling her,
And he says, we don't know what it is. It's just a funny something in your lungs that we've never seen before.
Months later, doctors revisit her charts and realize it was COVID-19. Urgent care doctor Michael Weipert believes in 2020, many COVID-19 cases were misdiagnosed for the flu prior to COVID testing becoming widely available.
Based on symptoms, we were treating them for the flu as well. Now looking back, probably a decent amount of that was probably COVID in the early stages.
According to the CDC, flu cases this year are significantly down compared to the same time last year.
We're not as busy with the flu as we were last year.
Just 12 months ago, around 20% of the students in Washington County were homesick with the flu and strep throat, forcing schools to shut down for cleaning.
We just can't seem to get it under control.
Dr. Weipert believes it could be because of social distancing and the masks, although he says he's still diagnosing people with the flu, mainly the A strain.
Part of the flu B on a lot of the rapid tests, it cross-reacts with the COVID testing, and so I don't know if that's the reason why we're not seeing as much flu B, but we're seeing a lot of flu A.
Now, the peak of flu season is right now. It usually ends in the springtime when the weather starts to heat up.
We wanted to get a visual comparison of this year and last year's flu seasons. The Alabama Department of Public Health has this influence surveillance map available online. You can go and see for yourself how widespread flu activity is where you live right now. And as you can see here in the yellow, that means sporadic. And that means basically the whole state of Alabama is sporadic. Take you back to this time last year, about the same time we were here. And as you can see, the entire state was considered high activity for flu. Now, if you want to see a closer look at this, we have it posted for you on our website, mynbc15.com.